Hey there, Contractor Kev here with Overseas Contractor Academy, and today we're going to be talking about a few of the things that I treated myself to once I was making overseas contractor money. Stay tuned. Okay, so you finally get an overseas job. Your first paycheck hits and it's time to party like it's 1999. And you're at Charlie Sheen's house, doing blow off a hooker's neck. Because I got a black belt in party, I know how to get crazy. I know how to get down. That was like 2 Prince references and a Charlie Sheen reference. Winning. So what did I do? Well, first thing I did was buy a Mountain Dew. Because I was tired that afternoon. And I think I bought some Fig Newtons too. Now I know what you're thinking. Slow down, wild child. You're gonna crash. But hey, like I said, black belt and party. If you can't handle that, best to step away from the wild ride right here and now. Okay, so what did I really do? Well, I really bought a Mountain Dew because I was addicted back then. They put crack in that shit, yo. But then I sent a huge chunk of money to pay off credit card debt, because that shit sucks. Screw you, credit card debt. I hope you get herpes and no one else in the world will ever touch you again. Eventually though, the first cool thing I actually did was to put aside some money and take my girlfriend at the time to Vegas. Hey Kay. What's up, girl? I'd always seen Vegas in the movies and I thought how awesome it would be to go. So long as I didn't run into Joe Pesci there. Because I didn't want to be stabbed in the neck with an ink pen. Kay and I got a jacuzzi suite at the New York. It's the one with that roller coaster right outside your window. And it has the Statue of Liberty. And no pen stabbing in my neck. That's a perk of getting a suite. No stabbing. It's in the brochure. If you can afford a suite, you're too good of a human being to get stabbed. That's the law in Las Vegas. Look it up. So yeah, I did Vegas in a big way one time. Buy life experiences. Not material garbage that's just going to go down in value. That's what Grandma used to tell me. Then she'd get drunk and flip off the neighbors. In church. I love my grandma. I also flew business class for the first time in my life. When I left that first job, I had a pile of money and a 20-hour flight in front of me. Then I realized I'd never flown anything but economy class. Well, I'm not exactly an economy-sized person. So I thought, why the hell not? And I sprang for the comfy seat. And yes, just like they say in the movie, it used to mean a better seat, now it means a better life. For instance, did you know people will call you sir if you fly in a premium cabin? And not in the usual sense like, sir, we're gonna have to stop serving you alcohol now. But more like, welcome to the largest airplane seat you've ever seen, sir. Would you like a third world immigrant to come massage your feet, sir? Perhaps a champagne glass of high-grade manna from the gods, sir. That kind of sir.
Why don't you ever call me sir?
What are you, a fucking knight? Sure, it cost 300% more than a normal ticket, but it was worth it. So for that span of time, I was pandered to like some undeserving super being so that I never had to lift a finger for myself. Like Hillary Clinton, only more human. So there you have it. A few of the things that I treated myself to once I started making defense contractor money. Just being serious for a moment, it was kind of odd to suddenly be able to afford all the shit I could want in life, within reason. I used to joke, imagine if you were Bill Gates riding down the street, and after like a mile you could turn to your driver and just say, everything we just passed, I could buy that if I wanted it. That's what it felt like. I suddenly had this pile of money in my bank account that didn't have some place it immediately needed to be. So I looked at muscle cars on eBay and seriously considered buying a nice GTO. I thought about putting a pool in the backyard of my house. I looked at new Harleys all the time. I now had money for that kind of shit for the first time in my life. It felt surreal. But in the end, I decided to take the advice of my grandma. I treated myself to experiences instead of stuff. Grandma was right. Doing those things was pretty damn cool, and I'll always have those memories. Just like I'll always have the memories of her getting drunk and punching someone. In church. I love my grandma. So roll up your sleeves and get your ass to work overseas so you can buy yourself some nice experiences. Like hookers and blow. That's what my grandpa used to do. He was my grandma's husband. The end. Did you like the videos? If so, like, comment, or subscribe. And if you want more content, check out our blogs. The links will be in the description below. And if you want a six-figure overseas job, check out our website. Simple. Well, I'm working out my gesture here. No gesture. Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down. That was awful. Okay, just being serious for a moment. I love hookers and blow. But hey, like I said, winning.